Hello everyone, Green Gengar here, and welcome to a list that I've comprised my favorite Zelda bosses from every single game. Before we start, be warned that there are quite a few final bosses on this list and spoilers. So if you're not into that, be careful watching this. Also, Four Swords is not on this list because that game should not be classified as Zelda opinionated. But Four Swords Adventures is because there's actual Zelda elements in that game, so that game is included in this list. Also, this is scripted. Also, I can already tell the video game will take around 4 hours to record, and I'm busy on the day it's being recorded, so keep that in mind if the editing gets lazy at some points. But aside from that, let's get started. 1. There are quite a few no-brainers on this list, especially in newer games, but my favorite from the game that started it all is Gliak! All I have to say is this boss was one of the few things I actually enjoyed from the first game, being a kid that grew up in the 2000s, and so what? Yep, we're pretty spoiled. I know. I think the thing about this boss is that it gave me so much trouble and stress because I thought, 2 dragons, how it could be? Internet says, better have a fully charged white sword, otherwise you're screwed. Let's just say I didn't listen to the internet. And found quite a memorable Zelda 1 experience. Pretty much it. 2. Okay, next up is a game we actually had to play for the first time just for the sake of this list. Zelda 2. This is another no-brainer, Shadow Link. The bosses in Zelda 2 were actually okay, but this fight was epic. Shadow Link is a CPU version of Link that is equally matched in skill with the super amazing Pro, which is not me. Seriously, this guy was so smart you couldn't even corner crouch, otherwise he would never get close. This made the fight so fun to me, and that's really all there is to it. Okay, we're gonna stop the footage. Past. To the past. Shrenex. This oversized turtle that has 2 oversized snakes coming out of its shell is my favorite boss from the game. Crazy? I know. Honestly, I thought this fight was just pure fun. The main thing for me is this phase of life at a genuine age of around 7 to 9 where I was really got into the Xenoblade phase. But boy did this fight surprise 7-year-old me. Not my favorite Zelda game, but still, some of the things in this game really tested Link's bravery. And the boss I'm talking about is just that. Facade. A face. And the floor. And the floor. A face in the floor. A face in the floor. Yup, that's my favorite Zelda game. Of time. Sweet Ocarina of Time. There was an encounter I had in this game that really showed how weird Zelda games can be. Bongo freaking bongo. Okay, hold on a second. You will see. Just look at this monstrosity. I begin talking to the beat. No, the monster is not hands. Wait for it. Oh my gosh. Look at this thing. What is it? What is it? What is it doing down here? What does it have no risk? How has our adventure come to this? But seriously, though, this thing is extremely creepy, and I was so afraid of it at the time that I refused to fight it. Yep. I would just run around the stage, and try not to get slapped by those restless hands. But then I finally gathered the courage to fight it, and I had so much fun with the fight. Crazy how that works, huh? Face your fears, kids, because the truth is, they can't hurt you from the other side of the screen. Wait. I might be talking about something else. Okay. Mask. Majora's Mask and its 3D variant actually have two separate parts in this list, and you'll see why. But starting with the original Majora's Mask. Go! The thrill of riding through a collapsing cave as a Goron trying to ram into the masked mechanical bull while dealing with lasers, falling rocks, and everything else Nintendo could throw you. Try and make this fight harder than it is fun. It is such a fun fight that I would do it over and over again. One of the definite pros of Majora's Mask. Majora's Mask 3D variant. Now on to the 3D version, Twin Mode. You're probably wondering why Twin Mode now than in the original. That's because in the original, all you had to do, as you can see here, was put on your already obtained Giant's Mask and then slash 2 giant ones with your sword. Boring! Well, honestly, back then it was pretty cool. Compared to how much they changed the fight in the 3D edition, it's pretty bad. Okay, so you do not have the Giant's Mask going into the fight, and you must take out the first colossal worm using your bow of light and inferior size. Gonna see some footage of that. Yes, that's the first part of the battle. Quiet. Okay, so the blue worm is down, but what happens when only the red one remains? No weak points to hit it with the blow of white with. Well, you get the Giant's Mask. Oh, now it's just gonna be another boring sword fight with a big worm again. Nope! Just look at how you freaking fight as a giant in this game. You are beating a crap out of a worm that used to be over 1,000,000 times larger than you with your bare hands. And it gets even better. And what do you do when it falls to the ground? Oh, just you wait and see. You walk over. Super Mario! Heck yeah! Now that was a satisfying boss fight of ages. To the Oracle game, starting off at Oracle of Ages. Here is 9-year-old me, coming out of seasons very confident to beat ages. But what put a dent in that plan? Puzzles. The puzzles and dungeons in this game were just so hard. But after a while, I learned to love the puzzles, making me love Smog. This boss was just all about puzzles. And you fought it, and it was just the strangest thing ever, using your can of Samaria to put it back together and then wail on it. If you go into this blind and beat it without the help of the interwebs, man, do you feel good. Let's watch some footage, shall we? Yeah, you can tell this boss is insane. Still though, I love this boss. That's all for that footage. Seasons. Onyx. Honestly, think about this battle. This is the easiest battle ever. Also, he does turn into and turning into a drag is always cool. But the thing about this fight is that it's so easy, yet you still feel so good when you finally break the stupid gem on this fat dragon's head. Maybe I'll never understand why. Waker and the HD variant. Finally, we're on to Wind Waker. Both normal HD variants are included. Just so you know, this is my favorite Zelda game. Before I even get to my favorite boss for this game, I need to say 2 bosses that are really worth mentioning that are not on the actual list. Goma. The reason I'm mentioning Goma is because, wait for it, this monstrosity that's about to pop out of the lava is the first boss in the game. This thing that is that big is the first boss in the game. Is the Helmarot King. Because honestly, Who doesn't love fighting this big annoying bird? And the saddest. Now, onto the actual favorite boss for Legend of Zelda. Ganondorf. Oh yeah, wink. Let's take a selfie about it. Yes, this is the final battle against the King of Evil, classic King of Evil. Everything comes down to this. New Hyrule is crumbling in the old Hyrule. Old Hyrule is crumbling in the battlefield. You face against the King of Evil. All events in this battle lead to the fall of Hyrule and the quest to rebuild it. I also find it cool that you drive the legendary Master Sword, the Bane of Evil, so deep through this skull that you probably punctured a lung. That's also pretty cool. Okay, that's why this boss is probably my favorite and one of the best final bosses in the game. Its adventures. You are in a desert village, searching for any trace of the beast you are hunting. Then, out of the skies he appears. Wreaking havoc in the many houses, you must run around the vast landscape, taking advantage of his weak spot, his face being exposed as he crashes into the many houses. Doesn't that sound awesome? That's what I love about the Helmerach King from Four Swords Adventures. I'm trying to get some good footage. Hold on a second, guys. The Minish Cap. I really did enjoy the fight with the Mazal in this game. The main mechanic of the game is being able to turn the small to Minish people, as most people already know. Sure, the big green choo-choo and the big Octorok kind of use that feature, but you are small the whole battle. Those are just normal-sized enemies. But Mazal is a walking temple in the eyes of Minish people. You get to face the monster, machine, from both perspectives of big and large. That's just cool. Okay, maybe it's not that, graphically cool, but still. I just found the concept of this fight very fascinating. Yes. Now, there's a very obvious choice for mostly everyone on the internet for the best boss in this game, clearly being Star-Lord. But I have a different favorite from that game. Blizzetta. Right, Stewie, I said Blizzetta. Before I first start talking about the boss, I just want you to watch this cutscene first. Now, if you guys don't know, this is at the end of the Snow Peak Ruins, where you're being shown the mirror by the Yeto's wife, who also owns this mansion that serves as the dungeon. Yeah, that was pretty weird, right? Yep, the Yeti's wife has just been possessed by the Mirror of Twilight, and is now transformed into this giant mass of ice. Pretty cool in my opinion. I find it really fun to use the ball of chain to smash her ice armor into bits. But that's not all. There is actually a part of this battle where there's icicles falling from the ceiling that you use to break, and use your wrecking ball to break, and then you break her some more, and it's fun, and this boss is cool. And I know I would be an outcast, but this is a real personal favorite of mine. Plus, there's another thing I like about this that's pretty cool. After you deal the finishing blow to the Zelda, you get this really, really cute little cutscene between her and the Yeti, as we are about to watch now. Bet you're wondering where the piece of heart comes from, huh? Because yes, you do not kill her, so where does it come from? Well, you're about to see. Gonna skip ahead a bit. Okay, here we go. Yeah, that was really cute. That's probably the thing that actually made me remember this boss from Twilight Princess in the first place. Funny how that works. You even get your heart container from it. Hourglass. Before we get in, let me talk about Phantom Hourglass for a second. This game I very much enjoyed when I did get around to playing it about a week ago. However, the bosses were kind of disappointing. Mostly I went into the final battle against Bellum with pretty low expectations. The first phase of the battle, yeah. Ghost Ship was okay, but the final phase is what we're talking about today. Here we have Lion back. Sure, he can be a bit cowardly at times. As you can see, he just saved Link and Tetra from the evil demon King Bellum. However, that's going to come with a few consequences, as you'll see in this cutscene that we are skipping ahead on a bit. Yeah, you see, this guy's freaking beast moding. All those times when he got scared and hid in the barrel from the girl pirate has all been forgotten about, as Bellum possesses our good friend. The final battle of the game commences, and boy, is it like the coolest thing ever. Yes, this is Bellambeck. Bellambeck is an experienced swordsman that you must fight on the final battle. You go head and head in sword, constantly clashing. The only way to defeat him is to freeze time. The only way, oh, whoops. That was accidental. But yes, you constantly go at it in a sword fight, freezing time throughout the battle at just the right moments to defeat your foe. Yes, this not only is the most epic fight ever, but it also is the legacy that the DS titles was looking for. Bellambeck is an amazing final boss. Spirit Tracks, the DS title that I actually am currently playing on my channel. Now, all honesty, it's the specific phase of the final boss that really made my favorite. But being that I'm playing the game now, I figured not to do that since it'd be spoilers. So see, I decided to go with Skeldritch, the ancient demon. Or Catbone, what the frick? This is like one of the few gameplay footage that isn't mine, actually. Yeah, this is a different video that I found because I couldn't have any good footage because I haven't played this far. Well, I haven't played this far, like, on camera or recording. But yeah, Skeldritch is just a skeleton head that snakes it for the ground and has armor. How hard could it be? Actually, very hard. The mechanic is that you use your sand wand to stop boulders he throws at you, and then to shoot them back at him. And there's even some bow gameplay involved. Yeah, this boss is really fun, and after you actually get to the final part, There's even some stuff where his head bounces around, and it's really cool, and I found this boss very entertaining, and probably, on it, like I already told you, but a really good boss from Spirit Tracks. Okay, moving on to the second to last entry. Sword. My favorite is easily, no doubt, no question, no other way, the final boss, Demise. Understand this is before Ganon. This battle determines the future of the entire Zelda universe. This was before Hyrule, before everything. Plus, Demise, he looks like such a boss. If someone who looked like that threatened to kill me, I would be so scared. But Link takes him on. What bravery. Now on to the battle. Battle's really cool. It's a really epic sword fight between him. Very intimidating, but at the same time, very fun. Also, another thing that his hatred, quote unquote, is reincarnated into the King of Evil that will put Hyrule in peril many times. I'm talking about Ganon, if you couldn't tell. Between Worlds. Oh my gosh, I can't believe we're already on to the final game of this list. I've been sitting in front of the computer for about an hour now with this video. All live editing, by the way. So yeah, Link Between Worlds. Probably the hardest one, but I think my favorite has to be Stylbind. Now, this boss is just pure fun. The story's kind of cool. I mean, it's the King of Thieves. And unlike Link to the Past, doesn't transform from like a little girl. I thought that was kind of stupid, like Blind Thief. But this guy's cool. Plus, he has a pretty fun mechanic also. The mechanic is basically that you warp into his shield, and when you have no idea where you are, you just go like, surprise! Also, the second phase of this fight is very fun as well, which you'll see from this footage. Really good boss, though. Really, really enjoy this boss. And also, this also is not my gameplay footage because I do not have a 3DS capture card. But yeah, really, really fun fight. Really cool fight. The second phase is even better. We're still not even on the second phase yet of this battle. It gets even crazier. Yeah, that is why I do really like Stylbind. Also now, as we watch this fight, I want to thank everyone for watching this video. A lot of work was put into this, so please like, comment, and subscribe. It means the world to me. And also, this was made to promote my Spirit Tracks Let's Play. Be sure to watch that if you haven't. Next episode will be coming up tomorrow. Definitely leave a like again. And also, I also will in the future do a top 10 Zelda bosses as well. So that will be very cool. Stay tuned for that. And for now, I'll see you all on the next one. Green Gengar out.